tale of two halves tonight, for sure. What was kind of the message at halftime, and the gaffer lay into you guys a little bit?
Yeah, it wasn't a pretty message. It was one that was much needed, though. You know, the first half was a frustrating one. We set ourselves to high standards, so we didn't live up to that. We wanted to start the game fast, which I felt like we did, but we just couldn't break through. And then ultimately, we just needed to kick into, third, fourth, fifth gear, and that's what we did. So just working that extra bit for each other, and we got our rewards in the second half.
What was the difference in the second half, you feel?
You know, sometimes you can't explain it in football. You know, a good kick up the backside from the gaffer at half time really helped. But I think, just, sometimes that extra 1% of effort, that extra push and collectiveness as a group. We knew it was a big turning point for us. You know, we come out and don't get the win. That's a big negative towards the playoffs. So we know that we had to kick on, and we did that. So we're proud.
I don't think I'm wrong, but I might be. I think the last time we had a pen was before you got hurt. So it's been a little while. Now you're back and you're taking them again. Kind of, just not having taken one for a while. Any nerves? Anything you thought about going through your head before you took it?
No, just always positive mind going and taking a pen, and that's what I've tried to do my whole career. And honestly, I've been excited to take one. So I'm glad we got one in the end. I thought we deserved one in the first half. So it was good. But more importantly, helping the team spur on and then getting the goals, and ultimately Augi getting a hat trick. Really happy for him. So.
Were there any changes in tactics or aggression in halftime that you discussed, or was it really just breaking through and getting more opportunities?
Yeah, it's just sticking to our identity a bit more. We weren't putting in enough quality in the box, crossing wise, in the first half. So it was just ultimately being better individually. We have a great quality squad and we have some really good players. So it was just everyone being a little bit better. Yeah.
Was your feeling that once the first one came, you would get multiple?
Yeah, we knew the floodgates would open. It's always dangerous and difficult playing against a team that isn't really playing for anything. So at this stage of the season, they're ultimately playing for contracts and stuff for next year. So yeah, it's always a difficult team to play against in that position. So we knew that if we got one, they'd give up quite quick. So
this was kind of a tune-up, and then you've got 5 more games, all playoff contenders in a tight race. How did it feel tonight to kind of get that momentum going, and then what are you guys kind of planning for the next couple of games?
Yeah, ultimately it's one game at a time at this point. We know that we're going into the next game a bit more confident. We win that one, we go in with a bit more confidence. So we just know that it's a bit of a snowball effect, but we'll just start again Monday and work towards next Saturday.
What have you seen from Aiden Quinn since his return from injury?
He's got such a pedigree of playing career, and he's such a quality player on and off the pitch, top guy. So to have him in the group, he's a leader for lads. He sets a good example. So he's very enjoyable to play with.
Anything else?
No, thanks for the fans for sticking out. Not pretty weather, a bit like England. So very happy the lads, could put it together and get the win. And thanks for the support.
This is your first hat-trick of your career?
Yeah. Thank you, yeah.
Did it kind of feel like a long time coming?
Man, what a feeling though, but obviously I'm happy we're able to get 3 points tonight, and obviously me being part of that, which is a great feeling.
You've had kind of spells where there was, you scored goals that were offside, or you're a toe away from putting one in. So kind of with that in mind and kind of that context, how did this feel tonight?
It's a great feeling. I've always said my position, everything is about moments. You have good days, you have bad days. You just got to take both of them and apply it in the best way that you can. Obviously, tonight I was lucky enough, 3 went in. Obviously it could have been 4 with the header, but I take what I get. So like I said, it's a great feeling. Obviously getting 3 points and being closer to our goal, which is the playoff, that's the most important thing.
What did you feel the difference was between the first and second halves?
Obviously going in there, the gaffer firing us, to come out. Obviously we weren't good enough in the first half. We needed more, balls in the box, and obviously us coming out, we had that desire, that fire in us. And obviously you can see the balls that we put in there, obviously when you come from Dougie, coming from Elia, they were important balls, and obviously I was there to put it away.
After your last goal of the game, you took your shirt off and it says Jesus saves. What does that message mean to you?
Obviously in my religion, I grew up believing in God. Everything I do, it's about God. It hasn't been an easy season for me, but I've always, had faith in God, obviously, and I showed it tonight. That last goal is important to me, and obviously just me showing it to, whoever believes in God, or obviously me showing my faith.
Coming into the game, goal differential was -4, now you got it back to even. Is that something you guys were all conscious of and trying to aim towards kind of breaking through at and continuing to pile it on as much as possible?
Yeah, obviously that's been our goal, in training. Everything we've done so far, is to push closer to our goal. And tonight was very, very huge for us. We believe that we can get in the playoffs, and obviously when we get in the playoffs, it's a different ball game. So it's just one day at a time, one step at a time. And tonight was closer to our goal, and we achieved that.
2 goals and kind of 2 minutes there at the end. Kind of, you remember the last time?
Was it 2 minutes?
It was something. It was,
okay.
It was pretty quick. You remember the last time you scored kind of 2 goals in that flash at any point in your career?
I've had it, but I don't remember. It's been probably when I was younger and stuff like that. But like I said, I don't think about all this stuff. My job is to just score whenever I get the chance. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't go in. First one didn't go in, and after that 3 goes in. So I forgot about the first one. I was happy. So that's all that matters.
After 60 minutes of no goals, do you think the penalty really took the pressure off of you?
Like me personally?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. The header, I was a little frustrated, and obviously Malik coming underneath there, and obviously saving the day, and us getting that penalty. It kind of took that stress off of me. I would have been more stressed if I didn't score tonight. But obviously, I put 3 away, so now I'm more happy than I was from the first header.
You scored 5 goals against Miami this season. Do you look at that matchup and you look at a great opportunity for you to score a lot of goals there?
Yeah. Obviously today coming in, I was reflecting on the last time we went over there. I scored 2 goals, and I was like, this is a team that I can capitalize on and build my confidence again. And obviously I showed it tonight. I just want to be able to make sure that I keep this momentum going, and obviously to help the team in any way I can to keep scoring and to keep winning.
5 games left, all against contenders, playoffs on the line.
Mm-hmm.
What's kind of your personal mentality in these kinds of situations? How do you approach it mentally and physically?
Every game is a final. We're coming in here, every game is a final. We know every one of the team below us is close, whether it's 3 points, 5 points. We go from 4th place to 6th place. I don't know where we're at right now, but obviously every game is important to us, and we want to make sure we win every game going into playoffs so that we can have that confidence and going in there with a high momentum.
You're now tied for 6th all-time in league history with goals with 3 tonight. Do you kind of think about it all, the record books, and kind of how special it is for you to be climbing?
I didn't even know that until he said it, but I'm happy. I'm happy to be part of that. It shows hard work and dedication. Every day. Without my teammates and everyone that I've been along with my career, I wouldn't be in this position. I'm just happy. I don't focus on stuff like that. My job is to score. Whenever I score, I'm happy. Whenever we win, I'm happy. So that's the most important thing.
Fans cheering "We Love Augie." What did the fans mean to you tonight and just their turnout?
I'm happy. They love me today. Let's see if they'll love me next week. So I'm happy they love me today. And these guys, they've always been behind us, supporting us, pushing us through the good and the bad. Even myself as an individual. So to see them tonight, to see them come out every game, being under the rain, some come from a far away. So it's important to us. We want to make them smile. That's the most important thing. Give them something to be happy about, and obviously create memories for kids that want to be in the position that we are in today.